Hey Aquarius, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your general love read for the week of January 1st through the 7th. Keep in mind these are general readings. They cannot possibly apply to every single person watching, but if you need a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. In case you're a returning viewer, thank you for returning. And in case you're new, welcome. As always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And I want to wish you guys a happy new year. This is my first reading of the new year, so I'm so grateful that you guys are here with me. As always, I charge both decks with crystal organite pucks. In doing so, I charge, balance, and align the energy of the reading. And I charge them on top of your own personalized astrological sign card. So again, this reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus people. I do love reads every single Wednesday because I work with the energy of the goddess Venus, who rules over Wednesday. She also rules over health, beauty, finance, and I can't think of the other one right now. But she rules over those topics and those energies. So if you need to do any meditations, prayers, or rituals regarding those topics, Wednesday will be the absolute positive day to do so, as she will be able to assist you with those topics. Also, I'm going to let you know I'm an intuitive reader. I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I read the energies that I pick up intuitively. And when I meditated over you guys' energy before I started the reading, I heard the song Soon As I Get Home by Faith Evans. I pick up messages. Typically, I hear messages a lot through music and also visuals. So that's the message that I picked up for you guys. Soon As I Get Home by Faith Evans. If you don't know the song, go ahead and put it in your search bar and listen to it. It gives me the energy. Woo, okay. So I shuffle between every single reading. I never look at them. I just put them face down. As you've seen how I just picked them all up, I never look at them. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Let me tell you something. This is some passionate energy, and that's what that song is about. Because in the hook of the song, she says, "Soon as I get home, I'll make it up to you. I'll do what I got to do." Somebody about to do something. Okay, look at that. Ooh, you got the Queen of Wands, and then you got the King of Wands. You got a pair already. This is not the cards that I picked out for you, but these are underlying energies. Anytime I part the deck so that I can shuffle, I typically show you guys the cards that are facing us because those are underlying energies. You guys could be dealing with a fire sign because you got two cards, Wands, fire sign. Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people, or this could be your placement. You could have this in your chart. You and your partner both could have this in your chart, especially since we pulled the pair, okay? There could have been an argument. Because that's actually what she was saying in the song. It sounds like there was some type of argument between her and her partner. And when she gets home, she wants to make it up to this person and kind of resolve it. You have the Four of Cups. You guys could have had some emotional disconnect. And that's why we got that message with that song. Oh, and in case, before I get started so that I don't forget, I want to wish you all a prosperous new year ahead because 2019 was difficult for a lot of people. Look at that. And then you had a Sun card. Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Again, fire sign energy. 2019 was difficult for a lot of people. So I want to send love and light out to every single person because we claiming a good year. Okay, even if you didn't have a bad year, I still want to wish you a positive and brilliant new year ahead, okay? So we're going to do two cards. Look at that bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups. So happy home life, stability, some type of joy. We're going to do two cards. One is a possible outcome. One is the general energy, and the second is a possible outcome, and then we're going to do a clarifier for both. Seven of Cups, having options. So it could have been an argument. Somebody's making up to somebody because somebody may have been entertaining other people. But what I'm picking up intuitively is that if somebody was entertaining other people, I feel like it was just flirting. I don't feel like, because none of the cups, there's not a hand holding any of the cups. I don't feel like there's, somebody actually took the bait. You know what I mean? Because it looked like there's a lot of options available. I don't feel like somebody took the bait. I feel like there might have been some flirting that they had no business doing, but I don't feel like it was actual cheating. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm going to put this as underlying energy. And we have the Hierophant. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, I'm going to take both of these as underlying energies. So what I'm going to say about this is, like I said, I feel like I tell people the Hierophant for me is a married man, somebody who's wise, somebody who's a wise counsel, somebody who, the Hierophant is about marriage, religion, traditions. And you see how his back is facing the Seven of Cups. That just says exactly what I was just saying. I feel like somebody had options, somebody was doing some flirting, but they didn't do anything physical. That's what I feel like. So there may have been a breakup between you and a person because you felt like they were being sneaky. This is another underlying energy. But look at it. The Seven of Swords is in reverse. Upright is definitely somebody being sneaky. Upright is definitely about somebody being manipulative and deceptive. It came up in reverse. I don't feel like this person did anything. Yeah, and I think you know that too, because at the bottom of the deck you had a Five of Cups reverse. The Five of Cups upright is about crying over spilled milk, somebody crying or feeling like some deceit or some type of ill will has been done to them. It's in reverse because I feel like you realize that, yeah, and then look at that, it's like get ready part the deck. The Ten of Wands in reverse, you know, I feel like this was in reverse. I feel like you may have found some information that led you to believe that a person was cheating. Most definitely with this, your cards feel. Most definitely with this Seven of Cups, you feel like somebody was out there juggling and had options, but his back is facing this person. And even if you're not married to this person, I feel like this is a long-term partnership. You've been with this person for a while. Yeah, Justice in reverse. I feel like, you know, I don't feel like this person actually did anything physical. Now, I'm not saying it's okay for them to be flirting with somebody else. It shouldn't be, but look at that. And then you have the Two of Pentacles. They may have really been you may have seen some messages that really did not sit well with you at all. Because I'm picking up messages. There was some type of messages and communication that you have seen and you didn't like it. And it was very suggestive. Okay. I can say that. I do pick that up. Let's get a clarifying card for our Seven of Cups upright. Clarifying card for the Seven of Cups upright. Couple cards flipped over. Two of Wands. High Priestess. I'm laughing because you have the Hierophant, then you have the High Priestess. You see, and he's looking in the direction of the High Priestess. This could be somebody with initials B or J somewhere in their name. You have B or J somewhere in your name. If you are the person who have B or J somewhere in your name, you are the person who feels as though you may have found out this person was doing something sneaky. If it's the other person, you know, it's the opposite, you know, the other way around. I felt earlier like you guys were dealing with a fire sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, because again, now you have the Wands. Oh, yeah. Okay, so on the table, the way it's laying down, you have the Seven of Cups as your general energy, and then you have as the possible outcome the Two of Wands. And I just said I feel like you guys were dealing with a fire sign, and look at this. This fire sign is looking in the direction of the Seven of Cups. This person most definitely was out there entertaining, juggling. But again, I'm going to tell you, I don't feel like they did anything. I don't feel like they actually physically did anything. They might have been talking about it. I'm not saying that it's okay, but I don't feel like they actually did it. And I say that because, again, this is your general energy. Your possible outcome is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the possible outcome for your Seven of Cups, and his back is facing these options. I'm telling you, I don't feel like he or she actually did anything. I feel like they entertained it. That's bad enough, right? Because what if you wouldn't have caught it, right? I feel like that's what you are thinking with this Seven of Swords in reverse. You're like, what if I wouldn't have caught it? And then we can't ignore the fact that we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is an unfortunate situation for you guys. That's what I'm hearing. It's unfortunate that this happened, but I don't feel like either one of you guys may be on a break, but I feel like this person might be rushing in trying to make up for things, because we've seen the King of Wands at first and then the Queen of Wands together up here. And then we have the clarifying card for the Hierophant, the High Priestess. Both of these people are very smart, very knowledgeable in their power. She's very intuitive. She has a dang on, moon in her foot. Doesn't have to be a her. I'm just saying because in the picture it's depicted as a female. You see she has this cross on her chest. He's dressed like he has a cross on his hat. You guys both may be very spiritual. Or this could be a very spiritual connection. That's what I'm picking up more so than anything. It's a very spiritual connection. So it's almost like even if you didn't pick up the messages, intuitively you picked it up. Yeah, because the Seven of Cups, you see how that's in water. And we know water channels energy, especially intuitive energy. And you may have felt, you or this other person may have felt like, oh my God, something is going on. This person is being sneaky. And they may picked it up intuitively. And then the person may have You may have asked this person about it and they lied. And I'm saying that they lied because the Seven of Swords is about communication and thoughts. So you may have asked this person about it and they lied. Because again, 7 is about deception. The Seven of Swords is about deception, sneakiness, just being somebody who's not being forthright. But more than anything, I'm being drawn to the fact that this is a very strong connection, very spiritual. Like, you both can be very spiritual, and if not very spiritual, I feel like you guys are very psychically connected, because I feel like you two can feel each other. You guys can feel what's going on when somebody is off. Somebody felt that something was off, and that's what led to that breakdown. And I feel like you guys are gonna make up. I usually don't draw the cards, the Empress in reverse. I don't draw the cards, but I'm telling you, I feel like you guys are gonna make up. I don't feel like it's gonna be a block. I don't feel like there's going to be a major breakdown. I feel like there's a breakdown in communication. And then as I shuffle it again, the Emperor is upright. I feel like there's a breakdown in communication. But I don't feel like the relationship is going to be, long term. Like, there's going to be, okay. The Chariot in reverse. Okay, I'm going to hold up right so you can see the imagery. That's moving forward. In reverse, this kind of giving me a signal that you guys, somebody might want to try to make up, but I feel like some damage has been done, and I don't feel like somebody is really walking away, because Chariot is moving forward and moving away from something. It's in reverse. So I don't feel like you guys are going to break up. And if you guys aren't talking right now, I feel like you guys are going to communicate soon. Somebody just more so hurt than anything, because they feel like I said, what if I didn't catch this person? What if I didn't catch you? Because you see how in the Seven of Swords upright, he's getting away with something. He's walking away. It came in reverse, so this person didn't get away with it. You caught them. So your whole attitude was, what if I didn't catch you? I don't feel like you're moving away, though. I don't feel like you or the other person is moving away, because you have the Chariot in reverse. It's not moving forward. It's in reverse. It's a standstill. Because it's such a strong connection, I don't feel like either one of you want to lose this connection. Why this other person wanted to entertain these options, I don't know. You guys could have been together for a really long time. And, the relationship kind of felt stagnant, I'm feeling like. And I just seen 1223 on the clock, and that's a number that I always see all the time for any type of confirmation. So that's confirmation that you guys have been together for a while. And you guys have such a close connection that you don't want to break it off. You don't want to see that happen. And whoever did this, like I said, the Wheel of Fortune, it came up in reverse. It was unfortunate how this happened. Somebody was just, I don't know. Somebody was basically just probably trying to see what's out there, see if they still got it. Again, I'm not saying it's okay, because I'm completely against, infidelity and cheating. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like either one of you are going anywhere, because I just pulled a overall clarifying card. You have the Chariot in reverse. You ain't going nowhere. This person ain't going nowhere. If you guys are separated, that's for the moment. Because like I said with the song, as soon as I get home, and at the very beginning you had this passion. You have passion for this person, because you guys have such a strong connection. And the song that I heard, as soon as I get home, it's like you guys are going to connect. And you guys, I think through intimacy, you may end up being able to feel vulnerable enough to talk about why this happened. And you may feel like, oh, I can't be intimate with this person cheated, whatever. I don't think that's going to last long. I'm telling you right now, I don't think it's going to last long. And another thing that I have to say is that this didn't pop up in your read, but this is overlying energy. The Seven of Swords card is the air sign, and that's you. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus person. So you may have been the person who did this, who was being deceptive and you got caught. But like I said, I'm not saying this to make you feel like you can get away with it, but I don't feel like this person is going to leave you. But I feel like it really has done some type of damage. They may feel like they can't trust you. But on a lighter note and a more positive note, I feel like with this revelation, I feel like you guys are realizing how extremely intuitive and how extremely psychically connected you two are to each other. And I feel like that may, bring you guys together, because you see he's walking in the direction of her. And this person, she's feeling guarded. She feels guarded. But she has this moon on top of her head. She feels aware. She's aware of the connection that you guys have. And also this moon at her feet. The moon, is about your emotions. Is at her feet. She's hurt. he, you would know how this applies. This person is hurt. But nonetheless, you got the Chariot in reverse as your ending for the whole energy. I don't feel like either one of you guys are walking away. It's just going to be difficult, emotionally for the moment. But you guys have such a strong connection. You guys are going to be able to deal with it and pull through it. Okay? So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.